Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we want to take a look at the clan war in my community clan at the moment. And as you guys can see at this button on the left side, we have two attacks to go. And obviously we want to plan both together, and then we want to do the attacks together in today's video. So far we have a really small lead, like with one triple ahead. Hopefully we can push this a little bit further, but yeah, let's take a look at the first base. I mean, this base is pretty common, and I know that a lot of you guys already tripled this with like Zeb Lalo, etc. Even with Queen Charge Hybrid, it works pretty well. But today we want to try something different. Like we want to, I don't know, like try different attack styles and everything. So the first attack is going to be a Witch attack, and the second one is going to be a Zeb Lalo attack. So we have something different than only Queen Charge Hybrid, etc. So I thought about, okay, let's use the lightning spell over here, take out all of those defenses, and then after that we can do like a quick funnel with our warden at like the 6 o'clock side, and then push everything into the town hall kind of. That's the goal for us on this one. So the warden is supposed to take out this part of the base, like everything which is located over there, and then the lightning spell is taking out everything over there. So that's kind of the goal. And then the witches, obviously, which walk into the town hall and everything. Then we're going to wall break with the super wall breaker, and then jumping into the back end. That's already the plan. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Not too much like fancy things going on, but just like the witch attack. The important thing is, or like, if you guys might wonder, it's why do you not use the 10 lightning strategy, which we used yesterday? The reason for that is that if we zap all of this, we don't get any pathing due to that. So that's the reason why I came up with this 5 only, like the 5 lightnings only. And we're actually using witches in the siege products. The reason for that is if we use the siege products and the king on the left side to funnel everything in, like using it over there, so everything is getting pushed into the town hall. The problem is I think the siege barracks is going to open kinda quickly. And the problem with that is if I have Hawk Riders in there, most likely the town hall is going to take all of them down. So I feel like having extra witches in the clan castle might be a better choice. And yeah, I think everything is set up with the army cooked. So let's hope for a successful attack. And I think as long as the opening is working, we're looking pretty good, because the back end, there's just not too much splash damage, which can kind of like somehow get rid of all of our 16 witches then. So that's quite a bit. So starting off with this one, and we're starting off with the warden walk, obviously. I mean, I told you guys always, whenever there's not a ground expo on the outside, try to start with the warden walk. It's saving you a couple of really important seconds, and that's just how it works. So warden first, then the Cocodoon, and then the healers. Everything should be good for now, since we don't face any like outside Tesla farm whatsoever. Now the lightning, so like the lightning spells, and yikes, I misdropped the lightnings. That's really unfortunate, because this means we don't get the Mortar Inferno Tower. That was kind of the key thing. Yeah, maybe I should get back to the drawing board and actually learn how to use the lightning spells. But, well, we still try to somehow make this work, obviously, since the entry overall should look pretty good. We need to wait now for the spare factory to go down. Like, the spare factory is kind of the important thing which is connecting right now the right and the left side for our witches. So as soon as that's going down, it's good for us. Now everything in behind, the warden should hopefully come over, the witches in behind, a couple of more Cocodoons, the queen in behind. And to be honest, my warden does not care. My warden is not coming over, and that's obviously a huge problem. So this attack is going from worse to even from bad to worse. And now we have to use the Royal Champion. The Royal Champion is luring over our warden, even though the Royal Champion was planned for the back end. Now I'm raging over there. I somehow hope that my stupid warden is coming back. We lost already quite a few witches because just the warden is missing. But let's see if we can still somehow come back from this one. I mean, the healers are tanking the Mortar Inferno Tower, so that's good for us, I guess. So we need the jump and the rage as planned. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, the attack is not looking too bad overall. Like, Ah, that's so annoying. Like, if we get this multi-infernal tower, if we get the stupid warden switch, that's really, really unfortunate. So, if you guys might wonder, actually, it's why did the warden not switch? The reason is you need to place something in the range of the warden, and this something needs to be around about 15 to 20 troop space at least. Otherwise, the warden is going to ignore it. So this means kinda, if you do a warden walk and then like a Kokoloon, the warden is obviously not running in behind the Kokoloon, it's trying to chase it, because, well, it's not enough troop space. That's kind of how it is. And this kind of means, yeah, we did not really drop the queen and everything correctly. That was our like second big mistake, and then obviously the lightning spells. But yeah, that's sometimes happening. That's unfortunate, but we got a second attack still, where we can try to improve this. But so far, this was kind of a painful attack to not only watch for you guys, but I mean, maybe for you guys it's just funny, but for me it was really painful. But yeah, like the lightning spells, that's unfortunate, I guess. But either way, this was the first attack. Let's hope that we can improve on the second attack. Like I already spoiled to you guys, the second attack is going to be a Zap Lalo attack. So let's see if we can somehow make that better. The second attack is going to be on number 7. And the plan on this one is pretty straightforward. Like, we don't have too crazy zap value. I mean, it's okay, it's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's not like getting 5 scatters, I don't know, 10 eagles and so on. So what we get over here is the clan caster, the sweeper, air defense, and scatter. Double cannon, well, for Lalo, that's not the biggest part. And then after using those lightnings over there, then we're going to get the queen. Like, we're getting an ice golem and the queen into the town hall. That's the next goal. And like this zap over there is kind of, or like this lightning, whatever sign it is going to get the enemy royal champion. And like with my king. And that's kind of it. Like, I think in front of the tunnel, is going to be the Tesla farm. If that's the case, we're going to use the Royal Champion over there. If that's not going to be the case, we're using the Royal Champion on the single front tower. Because as you guys saw, we have 4 ground expos on the back end, so Royal Champion over there would be kind of useless. The next thing is we're going to start from the top side because we have quick access to the enemy queen there. And then like just pushing everything into the core from the left side. And then we should finish on the bottom side with the 2 wizard towers, but that should be alright. So yeah, let's cook up the army. That was kind of quick, but let's, yeah, that's the army. I used 2 barbarians to kind of scout for the Tesla farm on the right side. Then we obviously have 2 headhunters to kill the enemy queen. And that's pretty much it. Like, everything else is pretty standard. Like 3 lava hounds, 27 loons roundabout, the 7 lightnings, and the earthquake. So everything over there is pretty standard. So we're starting off with the lightnings. I'm not going to try to damage the enemy royal champion because I think my king should take her down anyway. So we're not going to risk that. Instead, I'm going for the multi-mortar. Why exactly? Well, because of pathing later, so it's just nice to have defenses down. That's pretty much it. And I don't want to like rely on having the royal champion damage. So yeah, I just kind of gamble over here that my king is going to take that down. So the 2 lightnings more onto the mortar, taking that out. Then obviously the earthquake on everything else. And now testing for the Tesla farm. The Tesla farm is over there as expected. Because I mean, that's kind of the only place where those trophy bases are using the Tesla farms. And yeah, so Ice Golem, Royal Champ, now the Queen as well. And they now have to take care of a lot of skeletons, which are popping up over there. But that's no problem at all. Royal Champ is her ability, so she can still tank for my Queen, taking down the next couple of Archer Towers. Now my King in as well, which is a little bit late because I was hoping for my King to tank the Warden, so I could have saved my, my Queen ability. But that's said, a little bit late, but my Queen should actually get the single front tower out of the way, right? Like the Royal, yep, there we go, nice. So we have that single front tower out of the way as well. And now our king has to get the enemy royal champion. Tornado is messing up me a little bit. I need to wait for the explosion of the giant bomb. Then spawn the barbarians and hopefully, yep, the enemy royal champion should go down. So that's important for us. Now we can do everything as planned. Like everything so far went as planned. I was hoping my king would get a little bit more. But to be honest, I take this trade. Not going for the tornado anymore with my Lalo and just getting less with my king over there. So far so good. And now the warden, You might wonder, it's like, why did you put the warden over there? The main reason is this base is basically crushed at this point. The only thing which can somehow save this base is the enemy queen. If I don't get the enemy queen down early, this could be somehow still a fail. Except that, like, there's no way that those ground skeletons are going to kill my loons. And then, like, that's kind of obvious, right? So the reason why I did it is I wanted to use the warden ability basically just for my headhunters, and then just go through the rest of the base. The haste spell was not the best, but it's enough. And there's a huge loom parade going into the last couple of defenses, and that's going to be a nice 3-star for us and for my clan. And yeah, finally we at least got one 3-star. The first attack was kind of a shame, but like that happens. That happens sometimes. That is how Clash of Clans works. Sometimes the plan which you thought would be good is not the best, or maybe you're messing up some lightnings. Yeah, that's how it works sometimes. But still, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the attacks. They were not like completely live because obviously, as you guys know, I'm doing them on my English and German YouTube channel. So only on one of those two it can be actually, I mean, even if I record them, they're not actually live, but you know what I mean. So I still hope that you enjoyed those. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for all of the support. And I will hopefully see you guys back tomorrow for the next video. Until then, see you guys and bye-bye.